background downloads or anything?
No, just upload speed, which it's upload for OBS. It's not going to be download.
Okay, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Ironically, my
download
download speed in the new house is lower than this one, but my upload speed is higher.
Okay. Right.
Shush, dog! Don't you dare.
As long as it's not too much lower, it's probably work out better.
Yeah. Currently living the dream with proper fiber. I've not had it in ever.
I wish.
Yeah,
I wish.
I've got free fiber.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Sure.
yeah.
It's
it's
delicious.
I'm going to be upgraded to a gig line in the next month or so.
So you need to be hosting these, then, is what you said.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Let me do. Where's fast.com? Fast.com. What are we getting?
Yeah. Do you want to what's it called? Do you want to host it, Stuart? If yours
If
is.
you want to send me the file, yeah. I'm only getting a measly 440 at the minute.
Ah, jeez. Now I feel like a peasant again. Thanks,
Yeah, but
man.
what's Yeah, it could be down to my upload speeds that's causing issues.
440.
I mean, my upload speed's more than 50% greater than your download. It's only a 66. 66
Wow.
I wish.
Plug directly into the matrix.
Oh, I wish I had. But I live in the sticks, so it's not going to work for me.
Yeah. 250 meg myself. I feel like a peasant now.
I remember
I'm open to
14K modems, and I remember getting 2 meg broadband and being, holy shit, that's like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
It took 3 minutes to get a picture of Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yeah, I remember watching it. I remember trying to get porn on my dad's like 14K modem, and him walking in, talking to us, and then walking out again, and not obviously noticing because it was going line by line by line.
Yes. She's
Incredible.
definitely got eyebrows.
Yeah. Come on!
Bad connection for you, Stu, in my thing in the top corner.
Second, sorry.
It says bad connection next to you in the top corner of my thing.
Ooh. Got you at 60 ping.
Everyone's
Mad at
pinging.
151.
Oh, Matt's gone up to 300. No, everyone's pinging about 50 to 80, 60.
Yeah, but I've never seen that before with an actual bad connection thing. Connected through Steam relay servers. Experience might not be optimal.
Oh dear.
I don't see any of that.
I've got like a little. It's almost like a Wi-Fi thing next to, with a little red dot at the bottom of it.
Oh no.
What in Tabletop Simulator?
Yeah.
Oh, we've not seen that before. No. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. I've got Michael with that. Oh, it's still connecting. That's why.
Oh, I just had a little blue thing with Michael. Yeah.
Yeah, that was just connecting.
No, it's just connecting.
Whoa. Oh, he's downloading. That's why.
Okay, so
It annoys me that you can't see your own ping.
Because
Yeah.
you don't have any.
Well, you can't ping
Oh,
yourself.
I suppose, yeah. I know.
I'm totally pinging myself right now.
It's like your computer having an existential crisis.
I don't know tech stuff.
Am I
Come on.
really me?
Okay, let's go. Let's go in these chats and do this then. Right.
Yeah, this is weird.
So,
Chat.
sorry, yeah. Before we got cut off last time, so were you talking about Japan against America?
Yeah. Should I kind of beeline it for him? Do you think?
I think you could.
Interesting.
You could do what Marsden did. If you can get Hawaii, you're literally making a threat against the mainland and moving across into America that way and stuff.
I'd have to kind of put everything over there, though.
I don't think we should do anything ridiculous, only because we've not had time to think about.
We also have to note that we only need 6 cities. It's a lot. They don't realize it's a lot easier for them as the Axis because they don't. It's one set of cities or another, and where
they dictate the flow of the game. Yeah. Well, Axis dictate the flow of the game.
Yes.
So basically, you don't attack the UK.
Leave UK alone. Leave USA alone, I guess, till turn 4.
Just get everything in place until it's time to strike, and then just take all these cities. Because
I guess
we can do what John was saying. We can do what John should have done 2 turns earlier. Just go get the victory cities.
Yeah, Indochina, build a city, go for the victory cities.
Yeah.
Bring some more infantry and actually take over China.
move south down towards the. Do what Marsden did that turn. Move south down south and start looking.
You can take over the Celebs and Dutch New Guinea.
That's
not war
get Indochina on turn.
No, you
one,
can't take you can't take Celebs or Indochina yet. You gotta wait. They can't be taken.
Okay.
Because they'll declare war. If you take them, it's counted as war. So you have to do what Marsden did. Build up stuff. Move stuff down there to act like I'm not doing anything. And then
you get plus 10 IPC for not attacking Indochina or an unprovoked declaration of war on the UK or Anzac.
Yeah. So
you have to leave it a couple of
basically
turns.
Do what Marsden was doing that turn, because you're literally going to be it's what he was going to do. But I think it seems good enough for me. Italy, I think you're right. I think Southern France should be given to Germany. One, it gives a bit more IPCs, and two, there's that additional threat of attacking North Africa.
If the Germans can build fleets in the Med, then we can control it a lot more easily. And I could just focus on building transports and troops if the Germans can shove ships.
And if Len does what he says he's going to do and move things to 95 and then move them out of the Med, then you can literally just pile up into 98 and start taking. You can move stuff up into Russia from Transjordan, Iraq, and things like that.
I'd like to take Cairo and put a factory in there.
Yeah.
And start pushing down into Africa.
Yeah. So
declare war on Russia without repercussion, can I?
Yes, you could. No, you. Oh, yeah, you can attack Russia. Just bear in mind, you can't attack along Kansu, Suyan, or Chabar, or Amur. Anything that's bordering Mongolia, they come in the attack. Now, if he takes something off you... Oh, actually, no, I lie. You can attack China, but anything that's got a Russian symbol on it, you can't take.
Yeah, next to Mongolia, yeah.
Yeah, next to Mongolia.
Push through China quite quickly.
Yeah. So basically, you can make it where if he takes something that's yours on the border, then that means they won't enter the game.
I mean, I'm thinking just kind of like get a couple of. I don't start with a huge number of IPC. Maybe a transport, and then get some tanks moving into China, which I don't think Marsden did, and start steamrolling stuff. It means he'll have to put infantry in every space, which makes an easy kill.
Yeah, I'm just not. Yeah.
Because Russia can't declare war on me till turn 4 either, can he?
No, Russia can declare war
on any European.
Yeah, European.
So can declare war on Japan as
a
combat move of any of its turns.
Yeah.
So I do need to defend up north.
Yeah, just enough, because I don't think he's going to move stuff in, because he's stopped. That means if you do that, it means the Mongolian troops won't go in, and they're something that are quite tantalizing to have. So I don't think he will. He may do. I just don't think he's got enough to do it.
It feels like I can't do all that much again. How did he get so many IPCs before?
He moved south and he took
purely just off these islands.
Off the islands and stuff. Yeah. So he's like, that's 4. So bear in mind, you're getting 4 for Borneo, 3 for Celebs, 4 for Java, 4 for Sumatra. 3 Malaya, 2 for French Indochina.
All adds up.
As long as you sort of
China as well.
Yeah, and you're getting all the stuff from China. Bear in mind, also, it's Sydney. Sydney might be a
Axis control Sumatra Java. Can't do that yet. Can't do that. New South Wales, Sydney. You get +5.
By the way, if you're the Allies and you're listening to this chat, stop it, you cheaters. If you're watching this back, I hope I feel bad about yourselves for listening to this and should own up.
I'm wondering about pushing for Gibraltar. Gibraltar's just got a fighter in it.
Yeah, well, I think Gibraltar, if you take Gibraltar, so it's about your additional points you get. So you need to take Gibraltar and Greece, and that gives you an additional 5, I think.
Yeah. I need to really push into Iraq and Persia.
I am not sure if I'm comfortable starting this turn without having thought through Japan yet.
Yeah, we can have a chat about it, but I don't think it's going to be a game start. Well, I don't know. We got to decide on Germany if we're going to sort of do what they expect and go into Russia.
Yeah, I just don't want to make a rash decision just because we won so unexpectedly.
Yeah, I think I don't know if I want to start a game right now. without having, at
Yeah,
least
do
a
due
bit of a
diligence
chance to have a chat and,
and make a
decide on what
plan.
we're actually going to do. Because otherwise, we'll do stuff turn one, and then turn two, we'll be like, oh, we shouldn't have done that.
Oh yeah, we shouldn't have done that, and
Yeah.
second guess
Oh, what about
ourselves, and
this? Once we've
yeah,
done a bit of reading and
what if
stuff.
what if we'd done this way? And
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, from my point, my game's a bit simpler because I've got a couple of options, and I have
wait,
to
are
wait
you
and see.
Italy or
I have to
Germany?
wait.
You're Italy, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah, obviously. So I have to wait and see what Len does with his ships. Really, the thing that Germany has to do is put a fighter in southern Italy.
Hmm.
That has to happen because otherwise, I can only scramble 2 fighters to defend the navy, and I need to keep as much of that alive as possible. It's
Okay.
pretty standard. Get a fighter in southern Italy. That's how they fucked me when I tried to take out the fleet last game.
Hmm.
It does make the odds a bit better.
Okay.
'Cause I don't even know what my national objectives are. More importantly, I don't know what other people's
Yeah,
are to
I didn't
Japan.
realize that I get loads of IPC for going into Iraq, Persia, Northwest Persia.
Hmm.
See, this is
Coming
the thing:
around
is if he moves, if he does what he says he's going to do, and he moves his fleet out of the way, he's just opening himself up for you to literally do what I said. Would happen. You just mow through. You can
Yeah.
focus everything into North Africa and the Middle East,
Yeah.
and then you're threatening southern Russia, which is going to
Yeah,
be.
that's all I need to do. That's all my priority. Because if I know that Germany can put ships in and block any sneaky ally attacks, the UK will never get back into the Med. If I get a factory in Cairo and just blooming,
Thing is, he might build a factory in Cairo, so you just take it off him.
he might, yeah. Well, either way, I could end up with a factory in Cairo. I just think as long as the Germans have put warships in the Med, I don't have to buy those expensive units. I don't really have the IPC for that early on. So I could I could buy a couple of transports. I start with 3, I think.
Thing about stuff in the Med is just if we're not doing a sea lion, I'm gonna have to have stuff in and around the UK to stop them from coming across.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
So again, it's just going to be they
I mean, I'm tempted to roll a research die.
don't. It's such a waste. It's a waste of 5 IPCs, and it's so.
Just think how much I could save on my navy.
I know, but you did
did
that
that in the
last
last
time,
game.
and it was 5. And the thing is, all it takes for
But we won.
I know, but just
we
bear in mind, the more dice you roll and the more IPCs you take away, the more that Marsden's going to sort of,
I think, yeah, you're kind of one-on-one with Marsden, and he's clearly very good at this. So you maybe don't waste IPC.
See, because it's like what, a 1 in 6 chance, and then you got a 1 in 6 chance, and then you got to roll for
it's
the.
not a 1 in 6. It's more like a 4 in 6 on the second research table. Was pretty good.
Yeah, but you have to get the 6 in the first place. So you're rolling twice.
Yeah, it's a 1 in 6.
So it's 1 in 6, and then 4 in 6 for something good. So you're still risking 5 IPCs for nothing. Ideally, you kind of need a lot of IPCs to do it, but
yeah, I know. It's fine. I won't have any fun.
We're not here for fun, Stuart. We're here to win.
So basically, I'm going to be moving into Finland.
They can't blitz, can they? Who can blitz? It's just tanks, isn't it? Oh, mech infantry with tanks.
I might move some stuff from Denmark into. Actually, I can't because his fleet, little mini fleet's there, isn't it?
Tank there, mech infantry there. Yeah, I think we need to postpone the start till next week.
Yeah.
It's dogs.
Thin on the ground. I've got 1 strat bomber. What use that is?
I mean, I've got a lot of carriers. I've got more carriers now. Well, I've got the same number of carriers now as I did at the end of the last game.
Yeah. My dog's whimpering. I'll just stick him outside.
Japanese Navy's crazy. I
There's
think you'll have fun with it.
a lot of IPC in there, yeah.
For you, it's kind of like putting things in the right places before you can choose the
before
right
you
time to
do
start
your own
fighting.
little blitzkrieg. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, getting a factory in French Indochina is going to be big early. You should, because I think that's what John said he should have done. 2 turns previously to get those land units down there.
Yeah, I'm already at war with France, I think, aren't I?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
You
I'm not at
you
war with
can't.
anybody.
No, you can't. You can't attack French Indochina.
Yeah, you can't
You lose
attack.
your
You basically
identity.
can't attack anybody bar China for the first 3 turns.
I think I can attack France.
You can't
No,
take
French. It's on the national objective.
You can't take French Indochina. You can't take Indochina.
Yeah.
You can't take any of the Dutch territories. You can't attack anything that's British, Dutch, or French, and you'll lose your. Say it again.
Oh, you mean the +10? Gotcha.
Yeah, the +10. You lose 10 if you attack French Indochina.
Has not attacked French Indochina. Has not made an unprovoked declaration of war against UK and Zach. Gotcha. Yeah. See what I mean? Yeah. Kind of limited to China only then, or Russia. But I don't know if Russia's worth it. Could take the Soviet Far East and Siberia, but
like we could tag team Russia, I guess, but
it worked a lot better for them in the first game.
If you take, that's because we forgot the rules. But if you can take Soviet Far East, Siberia, and Sakar without Mongolia being triggered, and then you want turn 4.
Yeah.
So it is doable.
You end up with a stalemate between Manchuria and Amur because if he attacks you in adjacent territory, he loses the.
Yeah, but again, it's in his defending infantry. He's still got nothing there. Putting more pressure on Russia might be good.
Yeah, if you take that though, Amur is beside Mongolia. So if you attack they.
So you take Soviet Far East, Siberian, Sakar, and then on turn 4 you take Amur, Bayarata.
Yeah, but if you take Amur, they go onto his side.
Yeah, but it's only a few infantry. Like at that point in the game, 4 turns, you think you can deal with
4 turns in the future. Hopefully, you'll have enough to deal with 6 infantry. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he doesn't get RPC from it. It's just
they're just kind of annoying at that point. If you did it on turn 1 and suddenly he had 6 more infantry to put up,
that's a game changer.
Then it's irritating. Then it can stop you. But if you've already got these 3 territories, you've already removed 6 infantry from Saka. Unless he moves them away, he might just pull them all back. Who's Russia? Is it Michael playing as Russia?
Yeah, Michael's Russia.
I think so. Yeah.
So I'm just thinking, in the turn 1, I could smash forward.
Oh, you're German, aren't you? Yeah.
So basically, it would be a case of if I do the Barbarossa, he's going to do what Phil did and move back. And it's going to be
he'll do it a little bit more.
In theory, I could have a few more because I'll have the additional IPCs. But it depends if Marsden focus. Basically, if I attack Russia, you need to put pressure on America. But the thing is, I think
we need to do the same as last game and leave USA and Russia effectively out until turn 4.
Yeah,
and if possible, just bottle up the UK.
So what? So you want Germany to kind of hold the UK at arm's length and then just build massive forces?
Exactly. I don't think we need to do Operation Sea Line. Don't bother taking the UK. That should never be our objective. Just bottle them with just London and Scotland, and then dominate everything else.
Yeah.
So basically, do what they did last turn. Leave USA and Russia out for 4 turns, effectively, and then just don't waste 70 IPC on transports. Put it into actual combat units instead.
Yeah. Pretty much do what they did, but use Germany's IPC a bit more effectively, so you're not open.
Because if
you don't
he
need to buy
can't deploy
50 transports.
If he can't deploy anything in C-Zone 110 or C-Zone 109, what's he going to do?
Yeah.
If he's attacking with fighters against destroyers, that's a net IPC win for us.
Yeah.
And then that leaves you free to rule the Atlantic and go and kill America.
It leaves me to be causing a headache because he's
and also means you won't get counterpunched by Russia. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I think I'm kind of hoping Len will he'll do what he says he was going to do and move his fleet. Because if he moves his fleet, you're literally piling into North Africa and then straight into Russia from the south.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, I'll just take Transjordan, sit in 98.
It's likely what he's going to do with Calcutta is he's going to do what I did and start moving tanks up south and stuff. That would make sense.
Yeah,
but the thing is,
10.
But if you're doing what Marsden did and sort of like bottling stuff up I mean, taking taking these things down here, you don't even need everything. I'm trying to think. You need to have a big enough threat in the Pacific.
I'm thinking, obviously, go for China, take as much Chinese territory as I can while building up a force, and go for Sydney and knock out the Anzacs altogether. Take over everything in Australia, as well as all the Dutch islands, rather than trying to push into Calcutta and leave that Victory City out of it. And then I just need to hold the centre of the Pacific from Sydney up to Tokyo, and the Victory Cities in between. Leave Calcutta and Western US out of it.
I mean, yeah, because if you think about it, by the end of the last game, I had so little IPC coming in. I had like 9 IPC a turn or something in the East, UK East. I mean, and that was only because I had, Persia and Iraq as well. Well, Persia. Iraq was European theatre, but still.
So
it wasn't very
you need to
much.
take. I think Hawaii is important.
Yeah.
But again, not till turn 4. Well, my turn 3 is turn 4.
Yeah.
You need to get yourself ready to take Hawaii.
Yeah.
But I think Marston will put loads of stuff there.
Probably.
He can't move anything within.
No, he can in the Pacific.
Oh no, he can't. No,
he can move out in the Pacific. It's only limited in the Atlantic.
Ah, okay.
So he can move out as long as he doesn't end his movement or travel through any sea zones which contain my ships.
Within 2. Okay. So you could bottle him up. You could move 3 and move into like 14. Could you? Could Japan move into 14 and just sit there with something? And he couldn't move past you. He couldn't move sort of through you or anything. Could you bottle him in?
He can go around.
So or you could put a couple of units. Maybe 16, 1 into 13. 1 into 14.
Well, just cut him off.
Cut him off. So like literally bottle him up.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can get straight into 13.
Yeah, I can go to 13.
Straight to 14.
I can go 13,
straight to
14, 8. Yeah. Then he'll have to go kind of like 1, 2, 3. So I could put them in season 4
and
as well.
The turn after, you can hop across to 12 and then just build a big chain of destroyers just to
keep him out.
Annoy the crap out of him.
Yeah, so you literally
That's not a bad idea actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd have to build. Oh no, I can't build subs, so I'd have to build a bunch of destroyers just to bottle him up.
Yeah, just bottle them up.
Cheap,
so bottle them up.
I've got a destroyer in Seazone 33. I've got a couple of cruisers. I've got destroyer in Seazone 19.
There's a naval base there, so you can go straight through. You can go Marshall, Johnson,
I can
27.
go into 27, yeah.
Can Japan
so I can cover 27, 13, 14, 8.
What's its thing, by the way, for Japan? What's its has it kind of not be within 2 spaces of American territory or anything?
Japan may not end the movement of its sea units within 2 sea zones of the United States mainland territories.
Or mainland
Alaska.
Mainland territories.
So it can't be in sea zone 2 or 8. So I can do 4, 7, 15, 14, 13.
Well, 14 is within a type next to Aleutian Islands, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't do 8. Yeah, it's not counted as mainland. Alaska and Western are the mainland. Aleutian Islands don't count.
Oh, does it not? Oh, okay, cool. All right, so yeah, you can do 14, 13.
Yeah, and you could even put some.
I think sea zone 4 is kind of a waste, but yeah, 7, 15. Yeah, I can do 14. Yep. 13, 12, 27.
Can you do 12? Because that's.
Oh no, yeah, I can't do 12, so I can't do 12.
So we could literally just aim this off, basically being Japan doing it, taking the 6 victory cities, and if you do that and take sort of.
But I think in order for that to be successful, we need to also have the leave London alone, because we need pressure on Eastern United States so he doesn't have a full IPC dump in the Pacific. Because he's going to outproduce me. If I'm putting all my IPC in terms of building stuff to go and take Sydney, it's going to leave me vulnerable because I won't have as much IPC income as he did last game.
Right. So
yeah.
So you need to smash the British Navy.
Yeah.
And then just bottle them in London.
Yeah, that's the main
Operation
thing.
Sea Line.
And Germany's first move is try and remove all the ships, basically.
Yeah. Use Normandy, Bordeaux, build a shit ton of ships, and then just put pressure on America.
Yeah.
So I'm not attacking Russia then?
Depends how you want to go for it. It does kind of mean that turn 4 you might be a bit. Well, yeah, no, that's fine. You'll smash through France and then just move everything back and reinforce the Eastern Front because you won't need the ground units because you've got no intention of invading. Just smash France, double back, and then just
Yeah,
build
so
naval units. You don't
So
need
I'm
to
not-
build ground units.
So
you
I'm
need
Yeah.
naval
leaving. I'm
units.
leaving Russia to build up.
Yeah, but you'll have everything that's in Holland, Belgium, Western Germany, Denmark, moving over to Poland, Romania, Slovakia, Germany Central. After you take over France, Normandy, and potentially southern France,
I'm going to take that
then
pretty
just
early.
move everything back.
I'm going to take that pretty early on anyway.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And then just move everything back because you won't need the ground units because we're not going to invade England.
yeah, as long as you're holding England in England.
They're not a threat.
Um,
They can build up stuff as much as they
Yeah.
want, but if they can only attack out with fighters and things, if you've
Yeah.
got ships in Sea Zone 110 and Sea Zone 109, they can't build ships.
I just don't want
And
him
if I
building up
continue to-
enough so he can take these territories and get that +3 to his thing. Because you saw how fast Russia can sort of build up.
This
But you can't do that for
yeah,
4 turns. That's 4
you
turns.
can't give
Yeah,
any
we can't-
ground
we
to
can't-
Russia.
Yeah, this game we cannot plan 4 turns in advance. You
That's
can-
true.
Yeah, you can plan.
But
one,
you can
potentially two.
put the pieces in place though, can't you? Because
Yeah, of course.
I mean, I don't know about leaving.
Thing is, if
Russia
I
alone.
stay here, if I literally just keep Central Europe, then I'm going to be under pressure by a heavy Russian thing, a pretty heavy British force, and potentially one turn's worth of American stuff. So they're gonna take Europe, like we did. If I don't, I have to attack one way or another. I have to attack Britain or I have to attack Russia. I don't think there's any other option, and I need to do it straight away. Because if I build up then and I haven't taken the UK, then he's going to build up there, which means I have to keep on putting guys down there to make sure that he doesn't land. Even if I've got a navy there, all he needs is bombers and stuff. And
I do think you have to do one or the other. I think for me, like if you go for a sea lion, it makes my life an awful lot easier as Italy. But if you go for a Barbarossa,
it just seems criminal though.
It works better.
Seeing all those transports just sat in Sea Zone 112 made me cry. Because you need them to get the units over there, and then they're useless for the rest of the game, and it's such a massive IPC.
The idea, I guess, is that if it's a big success, if you do it right and time it right and get the right units in there, then and pummel the British infrastructure, then you can start going into Canada.
How many tactical? I've got strategic bombers. I've got 2 strategic bombers.
Ooh, that could work. Well, maybe Iceland could be the key.
What? Really?
Ironically.
Smash the British Navy, go around the top, invade Canada.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because if you land straight in Quebec, then you've got an industrial complex there.
You got industrial complex, and then you take eastern United States.
Yeah,
or
no,
you put
US,
pressure on him that he has to put IPC on this side of the coast.
Exactly. If the US have to build land units, then that's great. I think so. Well, this is the conversation they clearly had before the last game.
But the thing is, I need to be going for my bonuses, so I need to keep what do I need to get for my bonuses? So
This is what I mean. Yeah, we definitely can't start today.
So Germany controls Novigrad, Volgograd. Russia controls.
That's Russian front.
Sorry. German controls Moscow, Caucasus, Iraq, Persia. One land unit in control. Sorry, one Axis land in control of Egypt. So this is all gear. All of my bonuses are geared towards Russia and the south.
Yeah, they are.
So going that way just doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to get any additional IPCs out of it. Novigrad, I could maybe do what, I could maybe do a landing in Novigrad. I don't know. Depends.
Well, you could build, if you built transports and make them think you're going to go Sea Lion and then just loop round.
Yeah, I could do that.
And start a big 2-pronged Barbarossa with a naval assault as well up in the north at the same time as pushing in, because from my experience playing Russia, like you need all 3 of those factories running. But if you take Ukraine and Novigrad, they're so far away from you that, it's really, really, really difficult to reinforce.
So I could
Before you know it, you're just shoving infantry in Russia.
So I could potentially do a A fake sea
I
lion.
think you should fake a sea lion. I think you should fake a sea lion, and
Both
sail
don't.
around to to Novgorod and land in there,
But I kind of that's the thing.
and then just go full Barbarossa like on turn 3.
Yeah, but he's
with a
going to have
massive
built. He's
force.
going to have built up. So basically, turn 3, all of this infantry is moving south towards the border. So he's going to have a boatload of infantry. The advantage at the minute is that he doesn't have a lot of infantry on the border, and I can take land. I need to take land, and he doesn't want the. No, I can attack straight away and then halt. No, I just have to. I'm going to have to Barbarossa. I'm going to have to.
Well, yeah. I mean, depends if you want to do it turn 2.
No,